Of that, and they get he gets to make his own burrito. Smells like a dead raccoon around here. I'm not gonna eat right here. I'm gonna take this home. Hey folks, this is a I'll have what they're having in front of me. Let me get my camera set up here. Welcome, my name is Brandon Clark. You're watching DaGarbageDisposal channel. What this is there's one person in that call. I think one person, I don't know, we'll see in this order. But whatever they order, each person, I have 1.5 minutes to eat whatever they order. So if it's 2 people, I have 3 minutes to eat their entire order.
Take your order.
Yes, ma'am. Can I just order what they ordered?
Sir?
Can I just order what the person in front of me just had? The 1703, whatever you said?
You want a 3-egg breakfast over light? You want the exact same thing they had?
Yes, ma'am, and no ice in the drinks.
Let me a Sprite noise.
Okay, thank you. So, whatever this is, coming out to $17.03 with government taxes. Usually it's around $5,000, but I think this is a tax-free weekend. All right, I was gonna do it a Damn Drops. A Damn Drops did a big burrito, but he had them make it. He has like over 100, well, 1.6 or 7 million subscribers, so I think their Taco Bell takes into consideration of that, and they get he gets to make his own burrito. Smells like a dead raccoon around here. I'm not gonna eat right here. I'm gonna take this home. But I want to thank Nicole Burke and her mom Miss D for letting me know, so I want to shout them out, even though I'm not doing that burrito. But the burrito was like a $14.99 burrito or something he made. I think it's just 2 burritos in one, but it had all this stuff on here. He didn't say cheese, but I was gonna go get cheese anyway, because what's a burrito without cheese? But that's a no-go, so I'm not doing that one. He had shouted out some eaters. He really didn't shout any great eaters out. Badland Chugs, he's a chugger, so he chugs liquids. Matt Stoney and Eric the Electric, but that's all he shouted out. He goes, I was going to do that to try to get my name out there, because I was across the street here at Five Guys and done a Five Guys before, he never shouted me out. I'm trying. I'm just a door-to-door giving business cards out, getting my 1 subscriber a day to get my 100,000 subscribers, but I'm doing it, folks. So if you're not subscribed, please help me out. Less doors to knock on. Like the video, like these videos. Like I said, I'm going home. I'm going to do, I got something at home I can show you while I'm doing that at home, but I'm not going to eat here because it smells pretty unpleasant. That's what she said. Okay, get to the window and get this going. And after the video, I will have a special video for you guys if you want to stick around, for the people that probably already fast forward this since they didn't see any eating as soon as they hit the button. That if you guys want to enjoy assembly of something that I have in the backyard. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. How are you doing today?
1703.
All right, thank you. Okay, we got 3 egg breakfast over light. That's 3 eggs, side of bacon, toast, side of grits, 4 Krystals with cheese combo, medium fry, and a Sprite. So we only got 1 drink. Maybe it's only 1 person in that car. I didn't see any movement, but I saw it look like a hair. I'm trying to keep it on the up and up. Thank you. I got a question. The car in front of me, do they have 1 or 2 people in there?
Just one.
Just 1? Okay, thank you very much. All right. Okay, off to the house. I will see you back there. Hey, back at home, and as you heard, she said only 1 person, even though I'm thinking 2 people bought that. That's not the name of this game. 1 person was in the car. The headrest on the other side, not the armrest. The headrest on the other side was just Harry, but she did say 1 person, so I'm gonna have to eat all this in a minute and a half, or try to. I'm gonna run and grab a spoon so I can eat these grits. And there is the gazebo. If you want to see this video, please check it out at the end of the video. I did wait 3 weeks to post this video because I wanted to make sure it didn't leak or anything, and I'm very, very, very pleased with this. She said that. So at the end of the video, if you want to watch that, please do, but here we go with the challenge. All right, it was supposed to rain today too, so I'm glad I put under this gazebo. I did get a video, you'll see at the end if you watch it, that I did come up under here when it was raining pretty hard, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't leaking on camera, and I just wanted to test it out before I brought the video to you, because I want to tell you I like something, and then a month later something's wrong with it, and then you're seeing a video saying this is a great video, a great gazebo. But it is, so I do thank Domi Outdoors for allowing me to do this video for you guys. Okay, like I said, 1.5 minutes. I'm just gonna, 1.5 minutes, and like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this in that time, but I'm going to get as close as I can possible for this. Okay, and there's a little extra meat out here, aka flies, but we'll do what we can. I'm going to start with the breakfast last to keep that close so the flies don't get off into that. And I'm going to start with this and make sure it's on camera. You want to do, if you do something stupid, make sure you get it on tape. Okay, here we go. And I put ketchup on these. They don't come with ketchup, but the ketchup for the fries. But if I'm gonna do a fry ball, I'm not gonna want to ball it up like that. So, okay. Any fry ball with condiments on it, I just say no to. I don't do a fry ball. Okay. Like it's going to help me eat in a minute and a half. Hey, I can at least get this in a minute. Hopefully a minute and maybe another minute. So I'm guessing 2 to 2.5 minutes. That's what I'm guessing on. Okay, 1, 2, 3. minute and 37 seconds. Excuse me. Well, guys, I tried, but a minute and 37 seconds. I did complete everything. Just a little messy, and I think I have 2 little pieces of bacon left over, but I'm still gonna say that's a loss. But it was actually pretty good. I'm surprised the eggs were runny. A lot of people don't even lay. I'm talking here. Them fries, I do want to say right now though, them fries were really difficult. They got cold kind of quick, and their potato fries, they're like, well, potato fries. They're like steak fries, kind of like a mini steak fries, I would say, because the texture of them, and they got the skin on it. I really actually like those kind of fries. It's just, I don't like those kind of fries when I do speech outs. But other than that, guys, I do thank you for watching this video. I'm going to get cleaned up here, and if you want to stick around to watch, here's a freaking napkin here. But if you want to stick around and watch the rest of this video of how I assembled this with almost just by myself, this whole deal by myself, 90% of it. But I did have Jeff, Sportsfreak 97, come out and help me a little bit with the very top of this roof. But again, watch the video and check the descriptions for any kind of links to get one of these if you like it when you're watching the video. The first thing you want to do, you want to figure out where you want to put this item at. That's very crucial. So from post to post, you're going to want to know where the posts are going to land. On the big side, it is going to be 14.8 inches. On the smaller side, from post to post, it is going to be 10.9 inches. I staked it out with stakes on each corner, and then I dug the holes. The holes in your stakes might be a little bit different. It might be deeper, but the frost line here is 8 inches. We are at roughly about 9 inches now. And then I build out the bottom about a couple inches in all the way around, so it doesn't just start shooting out the ground slowly. So there you go. Okay, I have my wheelbarrow ready to go. I have about 15 bags of concrete. I might have a couple too much, but that's better than having a couple too less. These do not look level if you're just looking at eyeball level, but the ground slopes off this way. So that one's 16 inches off the ground. This one's actually like 1 inch below, and you don't want it even below the ground for a column, but I'm gonna build a little diverter around there. So it's going to have an awning over it anyway, so it's not going to have much water there, but I don't want anything to pull up and mess up the metal of the gazebo. This one's the third highest off the ground. That's the second, because that's the hill going down this way. And like I said, that's going to take about 4 or 5 bags of concrete just for that one. But we got it going. I'll get a side view here. If you look like this, it looks a little bit more level, but from there to 0, well, -1 all the way down there. Got my wheelbarrow here, and I'm just gonna do 1 bag at a time. That wheelbarrow is a little rickety. I don't think I can put 2 of them in there at once. That's what she said. But I got my buckets of water already ready to go. For the mess, I put this down so I can just wrap it back up, take it over there and spray it off when I'm done. Also marked this vinegar jug at 3.5 quarts. That is right under a gallon. Each bag says 1 bag per that, so I'm going with exact measurements. And I'm just gonna try to do the best I can with all these little chickens running around here. We'll see how it goes. First thing I did was drag all the boxes out. There are 6 boxes here. The total is 398 pounds. So you might need some help with some of these boxes. I put them out here in the yard, and the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure the chickens quality control everything. I got everything situated, and I put them on cardboard boxes so I can see them better. I'm not worried about them being scratched because they have a powder coating on there, a paint job that it's not going to scratch real easily. So I got them all situated so they're easier to find all the pieces. So I'm just looking over everything, making sure everything was there. You do not want to start a project when you're missing a vital a piece, and you might want to call the company if something looks wrong. I did note before I grabbed the checklist that they had these corner guards on the metal roofing, and I really like that. They care that it does get to you in one piece without getting dented and damaged, so I really enjoyed that. Domi Outdoor Living 12 by 16 wood looking finish hardtop gazebo with double roof. Assemble name. What you want to do, let's go over the parts list. Okay. They give you tools with this. They also give you a couple wrenches, but the Allen key they give you, I use a screwdriver and that's acceptable, but do not use a powered, you will strip the holes out, so do not use a powered tool for this. We're going to go to step one. Step one is set up part A with part L using screws number 1. There's Luna right there. She's just making sure I'm doing everything correctly and not dropping too many screws. And I used this before I grabbed the screwdriver deal. I went ahead and just used the tool they gave me before I started to drop it too much, like so. And then I started to switch to this device. Moving on to step number 2. Connect part C and part B with part F using screw number 1. Just going to show you so you don't think I'm lying. That is part B. And this is part C. But you need to grab part F, and you want to slide that in between each of them. It does make it pretty sturdy. Before putting this all together, I didn't have high hopes in this being sturdy. Okay, the holes are lined up. The bottom 2 holes you want to put the number 1 screws in. Then you're going to repeat this with letter C. Moving on to step 3, attach part C2 and B2 to part C and B using screw number 1. you're looking at C2 that goes on the bottom. And on the top, you're going to use C1. It is hot outside. It's around 95 degrees, so I grabbed a fan to help me with the raw horsepower, because I am by myself. And as you see, I had to rig it up where I had to get an extra hand there. So I put a A-frame ladder up, and on the other side, I had to use my brain little that I had left and rig up something else to hold the other side so I could screw these together. This is the contraption here, a little piece to an old swing set, but we're going to put the screws in the outside to brace it, and on the inside, like I showed you, the number 2, there's 2 screws on the inside as well. So I didn't get that on video, but you just have to trust me. It has all come together very well. I was very amazed that I got that done in a good, timely manner. Moving on to step number 5. Step 5, affix part J and J2 to the frame using screw number 1. The J1 goes on the left side of the columns, and on the right side, yes, you guessed it, J2. I'm going to repeat this 3 more times. Okay, there we have the finished product. Looks pretty nice. We're going to move on into the corner pieces. This is step number 6. Cover 4 corners with part G using screws number 9. You'll place it here. There's 2 screws that go on the bottom and 2 screws that go on top. And you'll see later why there's a hole in the side of that column. There's the end piece. Looks pretty nice. And we need to dress up the middle of the columns with that bracket there. That is H. We're going to screw that on with 1 screw on the bottom and 2 screws on top. Okay, on to step 7. These are all for the bug netting that I'm not going to even show you on this video. I'm going to just show you how to install it, so when you do get to that point, you can install your bug netting. I didn't do it because this is level, and to make this level, one size was 16 inches off the ground, so the mosquitoes might be smart enough to go underneath the netting, so it wouldn't do me any good on this one. So if you do it on a deck or something like a level ground, you can use a bug netting and it'll work just fine. You're going to put that in there. That is H1. You're going to put that in with screw number 8. That is just to stop the bug netting brackets from passing through the middle of that. Okay, now we're moving on to step 8, set up roof frame. You have a lot of stuff here in this one step. So I did get my good friend Jeff Swartz, aka Sports Freak 97, to come over and help me out. There he is there, wearing the garbage disposal shirt. I really appreciate him for coming out to lend a hand, because this one here, I recommend this whole project at least 2 people, maybe 3. This part here, you're going to want at least 2 people. The roof, I'm going to say 3. 3 people for the roof, or you're just going to get upset. But we got the first pieces up. That was M. The first 2, he's holding M up, and then I put the letter K. I put K up so he could hold that, and then I went ahead and put the other 2 M side brackets on. That just made the most sense with 2 people, so I grabbed one just to hold it up so he could move his ladder. And when he did that, and he moved, he just had one thing to hold up there. He only brought 2 hands with him today, so that made it very easy to do. Okay, he moved over, he resituated and grabbed it, and then we're going to put the 2 sides on there. This might not be exactly how they wanted to do on the instructions, so you may want to read the black parts yourself. And then these are the corner, Q and P. Q are the longer corners, P's are the smaller side, and we have R to go in there and tie them together. Onward to step 9. Attach roof bar part N and N1 to main frame using screw 1. These are N's and N1s. The ends are going to go on each middle of each side. Like so. One there, one there, and one there. The N1s are going to go on the other side of the ends on just the long sides. So just right there, and then there, and there. And here is the finished webbing up there. It is very sturdy. As I said before, I didn't think it was going to be as sturdy as it is, but it is really rigid. Okay, we're going to use the eaves of the bug netting just in case I do put the whole netting down. We're going to put the bug block up on the top part. That allows smoke or heat to go out and doesn't trap it inside if you're trying to cook in there. But that is P1. It goes all around the top of the middle there. And the corners are attached with Velcro. So it's easily just to Velcro it back on there. And we're going to move on to the next step, which is putting K on there, K1. We already have K up. This is K1. This goes right over that, and it is only 3 screws in there. Okay, moving on to step 11. Cover part Z, Z1, and Z2 to roof panels. So they're showing you all the panels there that gets the Z bars. I'm not a fan of these Z bars. I will talk about those later. But we have the chickens, making sure that we're working and getting things going in a timely manner so they can post up under there. But they're all lettered, and we got the Z bar already on there. That's just to not allow the rain to seep up under there and get the bottom side wet. We put these bars already. This is T2, and on the smaller sides it's T1. But we put those on already so that we can allow for a little bit of movement. We didn't tighten them all the way down. I'm just showing you on this side here. We put that T2 bar up, and we only put a few screws in there that were not even that tight, just so it allow it to pivot so we can push the panels in and they stay. If not, the panels will just slide right down and like a guillotine. So if you have somebody working with you, please do not stand under that section that the other person's working at. You want to go counterclockwise and putting all the panels in. just go counterclockwise. That's what they recommend, so please do that. You see the Z bar on the top right on that angle is in there, but on the very top there's no Z bars. So that letter K up there blocks the rain from getting in there anyway. But we're going to put the rest of this side on, and then I will show you a finished product of this, but they're just snapping in pretty easily up top. Okay, we're down to the last couple of pieces for this side, and then we're going to get the other small side done, and then I will show you a kind of panoramic zoom with the drone. Just snaps right into place. And then you're going to finish it off with the corner bracket R. Okay, there it is installed. And here's the finished product up top. And that is the end of the help. I did the rest of this myself, so I did want to thank Jeff again for coming over. Okay, moving over to step 13, we're going to go with U1, U2, and U5. And they're connected with U4. All the pieces are laid out here. And they take screw number 1. So we have a U4. We're going to grab that part there. Looks like a Chevrolet sign. And we're going to insert that into U1, and on the other side there's going to be a U1. Okay, you could tighten these down all the way and then just kind of loosen them up a little bit once you get them up there so they can space out evenly amongst N and N1 when they're up there. And those are for the shorter sides. For the longer side, they have a U5. The U5 is already connected. On each side of the U5, you're going to be putting a U2. And once you get it up there, you can space it out like if the bar's too wide, then just go ahead and loosen up a little bit and it'll fit right in there. And this right here, I am going to screw this up top.
Correction. These go underneath.
Well, I fixed all those. Get ready to put the roof on. I went ahead and finished up all the U1s on the shorter sides. Once you get all these on there, there is a U3. It's kind of an angle iron piece that goes on all 4 corners. You're just going to place them inside of each of the U1 and the U2 on the long and the short side and fit it in there and screw it into M. I'm going to go on to the roof now. This is step 14. You want to cover the Z's on all the sides. Again, whoever did this design, everything is perfect except the Z bars. I want to say, I always kept thinking when I was putting these on, I was calling them Xanny bars, because you need a Xanax to mess with these by yourself, because they keep falling off. I would recommend them maybe doing some kind of method that they do stay on a little better once you're putting them up. But yes, the whole time doing this roof by myself, I kept thinking of maybe they meant you need a Xanny bar. But everything else went okay. But you might want to do some breathing or something, so I went ahead and took a break.
Okay, after my break, I wanted to show you, I've got the whole roof put on, and I was very happy with Domi Outdoor Living. And all in all, I think this is going to be a lovely spot. I think I might put a flat grill underneath or a fire pit. Here is the roof that is superbly put together. And I want to show you the before and the after pictures. Here is the before picture and the after. It looks a lot more inviting. Okay, there's the part that I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to show you step 17 and everything about it. But if we have company, we'll probably put this on to make it look better, even better. It already looks fantastic, but to just dress it up just a little bit, make it a little more elegant. But other than that, they got a thank you on the back, and I did notice they do have a 12-month warranty. So that is a very good guarantee for a product that usually products don't even guarantee their stuff hardly. But I appreciate that. The email is on there with the Instagram if you want to contact them. It did rain about 5 hours after I got done, so it did wait for that, and I do appreciate the weather for that. I want to show you the gutter system. The water goes down to there into the gutter, and the hole in that top of that column that I said earlier, that is for the rain to go right in there, and it drips off the side instead of dripping all around the edges. It just drips on the very end of the columns there. I'm going to get some more rain footage for you, and then I'll be back at the very end. But please look in descriptions, guys. If you want to get anything from Domi Outdoor Living, please go to the link in the descriptions. And there is a code in there as well if you wanted to get a discount and take advantage of that on any of their products that they have available. Okay guys, if you're still with me and didn't fall asleep, I went underneath here and did not see one single water drop that was coming from leaking from the roof or anything. So that was a big bonus for me to go ahead and get that out the way. I was going to have to wait for it to rain. I didn't think it was going to rain today, but it did knock that off my list, so I did not have to worry about that anymore. So I appreciated the weather for working with me and waiting until I got done to get this footage. Hey, thanks for watching the video again. If you haven't visited my website yet, the address is www.DaGarbageDisposalstore.com. You can navigate through the top, all these links right here. There is actually a question and comment form. If you have any questions or comments, fill that out and it'll go straight to my email. At the very bottom, there is a free newsletter. Just sign up right here and you'll get a weekly newsletter. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting on? Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit see all so you get all the notifications and don't miss the videos. Please comment. I like to listen to your comments and respond to you, so I do like to interact with you guys. Please share the video with your friends, family, even your boss, and have a great day. Let's meet other plans.